Since childhood, Elias and Serafina were bound by more than mere friendship. Their shared devotion to architecture, to the silent, powerful language of stone and glass, forged an unbreakable, obsessive bond. For a decade, this bond was the very foundation of their most ambitious dream, the highly secretive, multi-million-dollar restoration of the forgotten wing of the Blackwood Library. This wasn't just any project. This ancient edifice, rumored to hold blueprints that could rewrite the city's entire history, was meant to be their magnum opus, a testament to their shared genius. Elias was the visionary, the one who saw the poetry in dilapidated arches and took daring creative risks. Serafina was the pragmatist, the meticulous guardian of their dreams, safeguarding the project's financial integrity and legal standing. They were a two-person symphony where every note depended on the other, built on a foundation of absolute, unquestioning trust. The restoration was nearing its climax. The smell of old wood and fresh plaster hung in the air, revealing the true, quiet grandeur returning to the Blackwood. Serafina, in her final review of the structural supports, felt a prickle of unease, the kind of quiet doubt an architect learns to never ignore. A detail, small enough to be dismissed by an untrained eye, snagged her attention in the blueprints. It was in the specifications for the specialized historic reinforcement material, a material crucial for stabilizing a wing that had stood for centuries. Elias's original, approved plans indicated one thing. The implemented reality was subtly, terrifyingly different. A cheaper, less durable substitute had been used. The truth, when it finally solidified in her mind, hit her with the cold force of a collapsing beam. This was not a mistake. Elias, her closest ally, had deliberately, secretly, diverted a significant portion of the authentic, invaluable material. Not for error, but for personal, immediate gain. He'd funneled it to a competitor's project, a faster, cheaper job that had paid him a massive, immediate bonus on the side. This was a betrayal that risked the structural integrity of their masterpiece. It was a violation that shattered their ethical pact, and it threatened to bury them both under a mountain of legal repercussions. The vast silence of the library became deafening, each echo a question. Serafina stood at the precipice of an impossible choice. She could expose Elias, go to the board of trustees, unveil the deceit, save the structure and her own pristine reputation. But in doing so, she would utterly annihilate his career, shatter their lifelong friendship, and condemn their decade of shared passion to ruin. She would be the one to wield the hammer, to bring down the edifice they built together. Or she could cover it up, use her own substantial savings, her considerable expertise, to quietly procure the correct materials to fix the insidious flaw herself. She would become an accomplice, silently protecting the man who betrayed her, safeguarding their shared dream. If she chose this path, she would live forever with the caustic knowledge that Elias would never know she saved him. The betrayal, unconfessed and unpunished, would become a permanent, festering chasm between them. The night wore on, painting shadows across her anguished face. Serafina, the guardian, chose the path of silent sacrifice. Under the guise of final quality checks, she worked tirelessly, often alone, her hands moving with practiced urgency. She discreetly ordered the correct, expensive materials, siphoning from her own substantial savings. Each brick laid, each beam reinforced, was a silent testament to a love and a dream she couldn't bring herself to destroy. Elias, oblivious, continued to praise her unwavering dedication as he basked in the glow of their impending success. The Blackwood Library's forgotten wing was completed, hailed as a masterpiece of preservation. The grand opening was a spectacle of civic pride. Elias received all the accolades, his name etched into the city's history. Seraphina stood beside him, her smile a fragile, expertly crafted mask. The structure was sound, the public none the wiser, and her integrity, in the public eye, was intact. But within her, a different kind of structure had crumbled. She had saved the library, she had saved Elias's career, but the ghost of his betrayal and the magnitude of her sacrifice would forever echo through the grand, silent halls of her heart. A magnificent legacy was built upon a lie, and a friendship was entombed within its walls. Some betrayals, once discovered, become the very architecture of our souls. Impossible to demolish, impossible to forget. What would you have done in Seraphina's place? Was her sacrifice noble or foolish? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.